how it compares with the Bell 47 maybe, which is a different, which utilizes another third-party app, but its own app. The Fly Inside guys were the ones who developed this. Let's test how it feels. So let's spawn in the same thing on the same site. Over here, there's mechanical right there. Spawn in ramp 3. Bell 47. Let's go with the MASH livery. It's one of the newer ones. That should work. Clutch in game already. The 103 from Asobo. He picked the MASH too. Great minds. Good. Clutch engages and disengages automatic. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because I don't remember a specific control for it. But if you didn't have it, it wouldn't allow the air to spin your rotor, the auto rotation aspect. I see. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you. Good. Right. So let's see how difficult it is compared to the R44. Now this one is a full release. It's a payware, right? I've been flying this a couple of times before. You'll also have to load up a third-party application. It has its own third-party application. Right? Flight model can also be changed. I just set it to realistic and left it there. And I enabled the engine governor because I don't have an axis to control the RPMs. So just enable it, and then I think we can even turn it off now. Yeah, this is just for copyright purposes mainly, I think. And then they inject their own physics in already. So let's test it out. This is old school. Okay, that works. Collective works. There's the helicopter. Looking amazingly classic. Right? And this one has a start sequence, if I remember correctly. How does it work? So we can do... well, battery first. An alternator. Let's turn on our lights. How do you do that here? Which ones are those? I can't remember. Let's just turn everything on. That's the landing lights. Those are the strobes. One of these is the beacon. And then you have the mixture knob here. Just put it to full. And then turn the ignition on. Is that it? No, it's both. And then there's an... Where's the starter? No, the starter is here. There you go. There you go. Now those are the sounds we're looking for. That's the sound we like. We do think alike on a lot of things. That's true. That's true. Yes. There's some intersect there. Yeah. The sounds are great on this one. Zemo has done these sounds. You can't beat the sounds of the 47. That's very true. Hey, Catbeck, thanks for the follow there. Welcome to the stream. We're enjoying your time here. Okay, let's see. So, and yeah, here all the knobs, all the instruments are working. The manifold pressure even increases when you step on the pedal. So I'm pretty rusty on this one. I've not flown this in months, but it should have similar aspects. There it is. Very fidgety. Yeah, this is a much harder helicopter to fly for me. Yeah. Oh, crap. Let's try and do that again. It's a lot more fidgety. Okay. Collective. Raise it bit by bit. There it is. Okay, there it is. Just try to stabilize here. Very small movements in the cyclic. Just enough pedal so that we're not spinning. There it is. Okay, good. There's Merwas already. Look at that. Bro goodness right there. MASH helicopters. Who are we saving today? Super cool. I like that. Where's Jack? Jack ran away already. He's not here anymore. Okay, let's go and taxi to the runway so that we can get some translational lift on the way. Because some people wonder about this, and I wondered about this initially. If you're a helicopter, why do you need a runway? Right? Well, it's because it's harder and much more dangerous, much more risky to take off in a helicopter purely vertically, because there are more chances that could go wrong. If your engine goes off, if your engine dies while you're climbing vertically, it is almost impossible to recover, as opposed to getting some speed first, like a normal fixed wing, and then using that. That's why they call it translational lift, using all that forward momentum, that forward inertia or whatnot, and using that to climb. So it's much easier and much safer. Now I don't have a horizon in here. I don't have a vertical speed indicator. So it's this is a bit more eyeballing the situation. The ball is there. Okay, good. But here we have a ball which tells us if we are flying coordinated or not. And we have an airspeed that tells us how we're doing, if we're hovering or if we're actually moving. Looking good. Bottom right is VS. Oh, there we go. Yes, that's true. It's a good point. We do have a vertical speed indicator there, a VSI. Tells us if we're climbing or not. And then this one is our altitude. Let's see if I press B. There you go. Okay, good, good. Nice. Oh crap, I forgot to change the recording for the second part. Oh well. Maybe this will have to be one part then. We'll try and do that next time. Or maybe I can do that offline. Let's see if I can edit it afterwards. Yeah, a urban orange. Yes, indeed, might be. It is a lot more dangerous for those vertical climbs. What do they call it? There's an official term for it, I think. I forgot what it's called. My goodness, how thick the clouds are here. And yes, we have to do a lot of climbing. There's Merwas. It's a bit steep in these mountains. Also not the best weather. Yeah, the main problem with helicopters, not really a problem, but it's a more of a content creation kind of concern, is all the goodness, all the enjoyment is happening in my hands, in my feet, all the controls or the fiddling around, and I can show that a bit in the overlay, right, and how much things are changing in there. But it's not translated very well to the viewers. So sometimes it feels like, it seems like you're not doing anything and nothing's happening. But actually so many things are happening. I wish there was a way to share that better. And here, it's not a good way. Let's change the weather here. 1 second guys, so you can also see at least better what I'm doing. That's Unreal Weather. Let's see how Unreal Weather is. Oh, that's better. Yeah, let's stick with Unreal Weather for now. Much higher ceilings in Unreal Weather. Okay, I can take this. So this is still live weather. This might be actually more accurate weather in some cases. Good. Super smooth, quick landing, just flexing in there. Okay, let's go and head to our destination. Let's check it out. Resume. That's us. Northeast, more or less. Good. How's the sounds, guys? It's a bit too loud. A bit too soft, rather. 1 second, let's tone it down a bit. Or tone it up. There we go. So you can hear it a bit better. Okay. The mountains are not that bad after all, are they? They look pretty good though, in this view. So let's see. We have a compass right here on the front left side. So we should be headed on a around 020 heading, more or less. Start there. Yeah, the main problem with this Bell 47, it's amazing to fly, but it's not the best choice if you want to travel places, because it is very, very slow. Normally you'd be cruising at around 80 knots, and for a plane, for an aircraft, that's super slow. I think in comparison, the R44 cruises at around 110 knots. So if you look at this airspeed indicator, we'll be cruising at around 80 knots once we finally level off. So that's 30 knots less. The R44 would have been cruising right there, and that's going to be huge when you're traveling long distances. That's how many percent more. Let's make sure that I'm not going beyond the manifold pressure that's intended for this. Otherwise, the engine will give out on us. I actually haven't tried flying this without the governor. So where you have to manually manage the RPM, because normally when you move your collective, like the handbrake, right? If you raise or lower it, you would need to adjust the throttle in addition. So the collective is the raising or lowering, and the throttle is this twisting of that same bar, that same lever. And when you raise or lower the collective, that changes the pitch of the blades, right, of the propeller. And when the blade changes in pitch, it will either get more air or get less air. When you raise it, it will get more air. So if it gets more air, if it kind of bites more air, then it's normally, if you don't change anything else, it slows down the propeller, right? Because there's more air to bite through. So that means it will go slower. There's more air resistance. So normally what you need to do is to increase the throttle so that your RPM would go back to the intended range, the green range here. So what I expect is when you raise the collective, the RPM would lower. So in turn, you would have to increase the throttle to stay in the green zone. That's the ideal condition for the helicopter to continue flying. Something along those lines. But with the governor, you don't need to do that. That's what Morbas was saying a while ago. With the governor, you can actually just raise the collective, and the governor will take care of adjusting the RPM for you. And that's what I'm doing right now, because I don't have a separate axis for the twisting. I have an axis for the collective, the racing, not the twisting. Okay, let's go straight from here. Let's see. Normal Bell 47 rotor RPM range is less than 50 RPM difference. Oh my goodness. So we really have to be on top of it, right? Nice. Hey, Texanoski. Glad you made it, man. Welcome back. We are in Peru. Headed over towards the Amazon River. There's a Sky Park tour that we have just gotten ourselves into. This is the map. It will take quite a bit because this is not the fastest helicopter, but some nice sights in there. You know what? Maybe we can get closer. Maybe we can get closer and we can see if there are some... if this helicopter is affected by updrafts or downdrafts. Chat while hand flying bell. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's a next level of multitasking in there. Me, I'm just talking. But typing is a different matter altogether. Track Clip Pro wireless replacement. Hey Remix. Yeah, I don't have that. Yeah, I'm using the clip because I'm not using headphones. I'm using in-ear monitors. Okay, let's get closer to the hills here, so that's a bit more engaging. Climbing even. Good. But yeah, this is a very nice livery for MASH fans. Those who were, how would I phrase it? Those who have been exposed to the MASH era, let's put it that way, might be able to relate very well to this livery. And granted, we have not taken a look at it so much yet. I'll share with you a bit. 1 second, let me just get some power in. But this is a very nice feeling. This helicopter, really amazing. Old guy mafia will get you. That's the one. Okay, let's see if I can go outside for a bit. There it is. There it is. So those are what do you call it? The skids, or yeah, those are where you put the people in. What's MASH stand for again? Something about medical, but those are where you put the patients in on the side, outside the helicopter. You kind of just strap them in there and hope they don't fall off, or something like that, from what I've seen. Mobile Army Surgical Hospital. There you go. Thank you. And this is in Korea. Was it south or north? During the war there, was it? Not very up to speed with the history. But yeah, it must feel great, doesn't it, Murwas, when you have full control of the collective and the throttle. Must give you better control, because I've seen comments about it. Some people were complaining about the ground effect here. Or if you guys are familiar with the ground effect, it's when you're pretty close to the ground. It happens whether you're a helicopter or a fixed wing. When you're close to the ground, the air kind of serves as like a cushion, the air in between the plane and the ground. So that small gap there, the closer you are to the ground, the stronger that effect is. It serves like a cushion, so it's making you float a bit, and that helps a lot with helicopters for hovering. It's a bit more unstable, right? Because it's air going around all over the place below you. But at the end of the day, if you can control it, it's very nice. It's very, it adds additional power overall for you to hover. Some people are saying that ground effect is not present on this helicopter, but the developers have said it is there. It's just not well felt if you have the governor. So they say you feel it more when you're taking care of the throttle on your own, of the RPM on your own. I don't quite get that explanation, but if someone here understands it more, feel free to expound on it. Some more mountains up ahead, guys. I'd say you feel it for sure. If you know MASH, you know you're a boomer. Yeah, I didn't know MASH until this helicopter. You're in that club too. What show? I might have been exposed to that show's era. Is that the safe way to say it? I think it's the safest way, right? Yeah. Let's get closer here down. Lowering the collective. Bit of right pedal. Actually just lifting off from the left pedal. keeping that ball in the center. So we're always coordinated and we're not wasting any energy. There you go. Lose a bit of that altitude. We're actually 4,000 feet above. Wow. There's like this huge plateau here. Right. Let's get back some power in. Racing the collective. Left pedal. Pushing forward on cyclic. Just a tad. So we can pick up some airspeed again. And as we get more airspeed, I don't need as much left pedal anymore. And yeah, all of those things are happening at the same time. It's very hard to multitask when flying a helicopter, so that's why people are saying always helicopter pilots are on a different class altogether. They're amazing guys in a completely different league because so many things are happening, and that's just one part of their job. So that's just the flying part. You still have to navigate, you still have to communicate, right? But the aviating part is so involved already. My goodness. MASH is still shown there. Oh, nice. You like the analog gauges? Yes, it's very nice. It's also nice because they've improved the textures quite a bit, especially with this livery. In some cases, it's still a bit raw, in my opinion. Still a bit old feeling. Like not next gen Microsoft Flight Simulator quality. But yeah, the visuals aren't really the best feature of this plugin, this add-on. It's really the flight dynamics and how it feels and how it behaves like a real helicopter. It's amazing. I was just thinking about the theme song. I think I've seen the theme song at least. I've quite forgotten how it goes again. But yeah, I've watched it for research. It's like playing a flying drum kit. Yes, that's a good analogy. That is a good analogy. Wasn't born when it aired, but you remember the reruns. Oh, I see. I see. So you watched it. Nice. How long did it go for, guys, that series? And as always, with the Bell 47, hand flying it like this for long periods of time gets my hand really sweaty. Dang it. Can't let go of the cyclic. 1 second, I missed a message. Thought you'd joke about the theme song, but it's no joking matter. Why not? Is it a serious thing? 11 years. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. 11 years. Oh, that's intense. We're almost halfway there, guys. Hang tight, we're almost halfway there. Once we reach this one, we'll switch to the H135 to get a feel of how that is. And I might be a bit rusty on that because I haven't flown that even longer than I haven't flown this one. The lyrics to the theme song are pretty dark. Oh, is it? I thought it was a comedy, wasn't it? But maybe it's more of the satirical type, dark humor kind of thing, maybe. 1972 to 1983. Oh my goodness, before I was even born. Ah, I see. So what does it do? Does it highlight the inefficiencies, the pains of the people there, maybe? Something along those lines. It was a comedy, the lyrics were heard on the original movie but not on the TV show. Ah, I see. Oh, I see. Yeah, pretty dark indeed. Existential pain of war. I see. Hey, Christopher. Thanks for joining in. Glad you're here. Comedy but about war. I see. Yeah. That's always difficult, huh? I can imagine. Let's get closer to the ground. I think it will be more interesting to see things up closer here. So right now we're just seeing a Bing satellite imagery here. As easy as that, you could lose control of the helicopter. Good. Right. Looks like a couple of buildings in here. Probably a small town. So which one's your favorite to fly at the moment, Murwas? Are you flying still? You somewhere here. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah, it might be hard for you to type things. But yeah, it might be hard to type more than one word at a time. But it's great to see that you are enjoying the H145, because I am not very keen on buying it yet, because the H135 didn't leave me such a good impression on the flight model. But that's great to hear if it's much better, actually. Okay. The beautiful thing about these helicopters is everything you do, every control you change, affects every other control. So you have how many controls overall? Normally you would have 4. In my case I have 3, right? I have the cyclic, which is this joystick. I have the pedals, and I have the collective, the handbrake kind of thing. And then whenever you change one of them, the others would have to be adjusted as well accordingly. And there is a way of doing it that there is a theory behind it, right? Like when you raise the collective, you have to step on the pedal more and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I think, who was it? Was it Alex or Murwas who told me this before? It's more a muscle memory kind of thing. It has to get to a point where your brain just knows how it feels. So whenever you do something, whenever you start feeling something, the effects of what you're doing, what you're changing, your other controls adjust for it. And it's a great thing. Once you get to that point, then it becomes a joy instead of a brain mushing exercise. It becomes fun. So you can follow this highway, looks like. There's a big highway going through here. Let's get closer to the highway. Still flying, landed now to type. Thank you. Beauty of helis, that's true. Very true. Stupid servers need to be... Oh, you don't see me? I see you. At least I see your nameplate. Maybe I don't have my lights on. Zmod's giving a preview of DD60. Oh, nice. Let me know how it goes, guys. Let me know if it sounds as good as we hope it would. It might not sound like the typical DD60 though, based on the description I've seen. Because it has, what was it, 8-inch stacks or something? So it might be, I don't know, a bit lower, more bassy, maybe? Not so sure. A good helicopter to learn helicopters. Yeah, Bunky, this is my favorite still so far, the Bell 47. For me, when you think about flying a helicopter, this is exactly how I imagined it would be, with all its complexities and the intricacies. The H135 is the first ever helicopter for the sim, and it opened the doors for me. But after flying this one, I couldn't return to the H135 anymore. It just felt stiff. And understandably, it should not feel the same because they're literally generations apart. But I guess some of the fundamental physics should still be there. But we'll test it later because maybe I have my memory wrong. Because maybe the H135 now flies a lot better, or just maybe I just remembered wrong before. So we'll get to this airport and we'll switch to the H135 and we'll see how that flies. Oh, wanna be One will become famous spots are here. Glad Alex is right on top of it. Thanks, man. Private show of the H145 any day, anytime. Oh my goodness, that's a great offer. Thanks, man. Yeah, I might get into it. And you are favorable of the flight model. That's very positive coming from you. Because I've heard other accounts of it. Not very positive ones. The visuals, in terms of visuals, no, there's no complaint about it. I think no one can complain about the visuals. It's amazingly modeled and just looks so crisp. It's mainly the flight model that I'm concerned about. Because if it's based on the H135, I might not be as accurate as this one. Found out today that a friend's daughter is working for a commercial flight simulator company nearby. Oi! So, are you going in for a tour anytime soon? If you do, make sure to take some photos for us. Or videos even. Oh my goodness, I would love that. Maybe I can go to Ohio at some point. The H135 we did not like that much. Okay, so we're on the same boat there. But the H145 you liked. Okay, great. People did not like the Bell 47 either. Oh my goodness, really? But maybe more on the visuals, not the flight model. I think in terms of flight model, not a lot of people can complain. Man, this looks pretty barren, doesn't it? Looks like Black Shark didn't do a very good job here. See a lot of these flat buildings in the imagery. Okay, let's get some power in here. Or I guess we're low enough. So see what's happening underneath. The airport should be close. Should be seeing it soon-ish. This direction should take us there. Setting up some simulator time for her dad. Cool stuff. Very not bad. Driving nuts. Yeah, I've heard of similar issues. Even if you're on the same server, some people can see you but you can't see them. And it's understandable if there are many people. Like I think they set a limit, 20 plus or something. Maximum planes in the vicinity. Otherwise, the system would start hiding them from you to avoid immense lag. And that's understandable, but when there are only two of us here, it would make sense that we see each other, right? Yeah. Where are we right now? Your guess is as good as mine, Scotsman. I have no idea. Somewhere in Peru. Headed to an airport with an ICAO code of Sierra Papa Victor Romeo SPVR Vitor Airport. Not sure if that's also still in Peru. We'll see. South America. That's the most we can answer. I'm not sure, to be honest, Alex. Is something happening there in real life? Nazca lines would be neat to see in the sim. What is a Nazca line? Hey, looks very nice. I do see something up ahead. Well, not really this leg, and next leg or so. There is the Coropuna volcano. Coropuna? Coropunya? I don't know. Something. Coropuna volcano. Volcano? 1 second. 1 sec. Should we reroute? I'm getting some doubts now. Me and volcanoes, we don't have a good history together, right? 1 second. Maybe we should reroute. Hey, there's a truck there. Great Dane Everest. Woo. 1 sec. Balance it out. Helicopter don't need no airport. Oh, that's true. Very true. Hey, Sparks, so how are things? Got a map up now. Okay, good. Yes. For me, my map is mostly this guy. So I'm just following the lines. So that's what I'm saying. Corupuna Volcano. So we're going to land here in Sierra Papa Victor Romeo. We're going to land one way or another, either with a black screen or not. So one way or another, we're getting to the ground. I'll try my very best, but no promises. And then we'll take the H135 on this longer leg. That's going to be a lot faster and more convenient to fly. And then we'll see how it behaves and compare. Geoglyphs drawn by ancient peoples on the surface of southern Nazca Desert. Oh, interesting. Okay. I do want to see that. Nazca line. Any area it's nearby, so I can look at the map. Because it is... hard to multitask in this guy. We are to the south of Machu Picchu. That's what I can see so far. Is that somewhere in the same vicinity as the Nazca line? Sorry guys, bit bumpy. So I'm a bit all over the place. There we go. More stability. So many goodies. Hey Erkun, we're in Peru, South America, exploring, hopefully soon, the Amazon River. Characters, monkey, spider, etc. ranging in size between 400 and 1100 meters across. Wow. We read a bit of history about that. Ancient peoples on the surface of the southern Nazca Desert. It's amazing that it's still there. That it didn't like disappear or get washed out or worn out by the weather or something. Wonder what this is. You can see Black Shark, the AI, trying to create buildings out of this imagery, but failing a bit. It managed it a bit there on that side, but here it couldn't keep it up. Yeah, quite of improvements more to do in that department, huh? It's a good starting point. But yes, let's see how it more improves in the future. But yeah, this thing that we have right now in the sim, it's amazing. Just being able to get satellite imagery without needing to prepare anything in advance. Just go there, spawn in, and fly. It's perfect for a lazy guy like me. Oh my goodness, we are running out of fuel. 1/4, I think. 1/4, yeah, we'll get there. We're almost there, guys. That might be the airport up ahead already. Actually, I'm not sure what the runways are for this guy. Yeah, we do have a runway. I'm guessing it's around 03. Yeah, something like that. So should be pretty much in line with us, something like that. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Get it stable. There's a town of Nazca as well. Ah, I see. They're quite a distance northeast of the Nazca Desert. A town of Nazca. Oh, that's great. Okay, so what we can do is we can land here, and then we can look where that is, how far that is from where we are, and we can think about going there and going for a visit, trying to see if we can find it. It would be great to tour over in a helicopter. Airport should be on our right. Do we see it? I'm not sure it's in there. Should be straight ahead. Maybe over there near the green side in the distance. And this view is so calming. I just have broken clouds up ahead, up on top. Yeah, it might be that one. I think I'm seeing the airport already. You guys see in the distance? There. So there's like greenery most of the stuff, most of the way. There's the airport. Yeah. That like cemented piece of land in the center of all that green stuff. Old shows. Golden Girls, I don't think I've seen that. I have seen a different GG though. There's an airport at Nazca. Oh, sold. That's right. Oh. Cockpit is vibrating. We were pretty close to stalling in there. Retreating blade stall, that is. Geoglyph emote. The Jakes are throaty, Panda. Oh, the DD60. Nice. Any hint on when he's releasing it? Hopefully it's time for the stream on Friday, so we can take a longer here of it. 3 hours of throaty goodness. That didn't sound so good. Oh my goodness, what looks so good is this valley right here. That looks like a painting. Mountains and then a nice looking valley in the center. It's also quite interesting, the contrast. Now you have like very barren mountains and the valley in the center. It's a bit more green. Have farm fields and everywhere. Yeah, more farms here definitely. Cool. Okay. Getting pretty close to the airport. We can line up here. Not sure how the winds are looking like. Doesn't feel like they're too strong. Hopefully we can ignore them. London commuter route. Are you going to buy it when it releases? Some people are looking for it too. Waiting for how it looks eventually. Volvo sounds took 2 days to release after a pre-order. Nice. Hopefully, Panda. Keeping my fingers crossed. The long-awaited DD60. Oh. Ooh, thought it was gonna crash. Yeah, I noticed there was still that bug of that stutter when you get close to an airport. I thought they fixed it. Apparently not. I've started encountering that again a couple of days ago. So yeah, I wrongly thought that got fixed. Yeah, looks like a runway 30, huh? Or 03 rather. Based on the heading we have. Looks spot on. Runway 03. And as a helicopter, we have very steep. We can have very steep descent angles. I'm not sure what it is, like 15 degrees was it? Or was it that too intense? It's normally, right, with fixed wings, you have a 3-degree approach to the runway. That's the ideal, that's the normal approach angle. With helicopters, that's much steeper. Maybe not 15, maybe 5. But yeah, if you look at the PAPI lights, you'll always have 4 whites in there. PAPI lights are not built for helicopters. Let's lower the collective a bit here. Start trying to go down bit by bit. We have a very long runway and I think we're headed for the end of the runway, so that we don't really need to rush it. We'll just let it bleed off on its own. Iberia, Colorado, and Wyoming. I don't know who Bea Arthur is. I think I'm not cultured enough for it. Yeah, 03 indeed. That runway is looking beautiful from here. There's the windsock. Windsock is actually very finicky. Yeah, but yeah, looks like calm winds. Because the windsock is pretty much dead. Just moving different directions there. Okay, let's get down here. Try to line up with the runway. See if I still know how to do this. Yeah, just keep it steady. Don't think about too much. Let your muscle memory take care of it. Slow it down. Maybe we can get off on that taxiway. There it is. Losing all that translational lift, so we need a bit more power. Okay, let's go off on this taxiway here. Mark it up at the end there. This will be a good exercise for controlling the helicopter. Man, that sound is amazing. Yeah, nothing can beat those sounds. The propeller slicing through the air like that. A bit too high here. There we go. Oof, still having a bit of trouble controlling it. We'll get there. Bit by bit by bit. There we go. Very minor adjustments. There we go. The force be with you. Yeah, feel the force, Luke. Exactly. When I was learning to fly this Bell 47, I've been watching a couple of videos with it, real life videos. Those guys are pros. Amazing. Very inspiring to see them. How they control a beast like this. Very unstable. Okay, there it is. We see some aircraft up ahead. I'm trying to keep my head as still as possible, so that my movements, my head in the sim as well doesn't move. In that way I can have at least a more fixed reference point. I'm looking at the distance, trying to see if I'm deviating or not. Okay, is this a warrior? This looks like a warrior. Park next to that guy, park next to Jack in there. Try not to chop his head off this time. Maybe we can park there at the center of that. I don't know, that looks like a helicopter, right? With rotors and whatnot. Let's see if we can park properly. Not the best. Let's see. Just land it. No, let's get some finesse. We can. Oh my goodness, this is hard when you're targeting something specific. Okay, use the force. Use the force. Once you start panicking, it's all downhill from there. 1 second. Okay, let's get back here. Get it stable. There it is. Don't lose it. Don't lose the plot. There it is. Good. And slowly lower it down. There we go. Now I can breathe. Now I can breathe. So I can cut off the mixture. Looking good. And let's hear the sequence as the propeller slowly but surely dies down. And I won't turn off the battery because I think if I do, that pause screen will take into effect. There we are. Take a photo of that guy. So the chopper doesn't fall through the ground. Yeah, exactly. Emorwas is right there. I can see you. Bell 47G, 4,500 feet in the air. You guys can see him? That green thing. Very small font, but yeah, just enough to see. Why is he saying, is this Korea? Might be a slightly different continent. Yeah. But man, this is a real work of art. Even the animation of the rotor, right? How slow it stops like that. That is so fluid. I think the only time it jitters, it stutters, is the absolute last part when it does a full stop. So that transition from a slow, super slow to a fully stopped one, that's the only point that there's a bit of stutter there. But it's minimal, right? Even that one is minimal. So well done. And when you do this, you actually see, let's get a bit of action in there. Where is it, that one? One sec, I think I can use this. So when you change cyclic, you actually see the pitch of the blades changing. Even this one, there is like a... Is that a horizontal stabilizer there? Interesting. And the collective changes the pitch of all blades at the same time. Very cool stuff. Swash plate. Yeah, the swash plate over here, right? Is it? Yeah. It's really well modeled. Super cool. Hey, KD. Welcome back. How have you been? No classes today? There we go. Indeed. The pause screen came up. Alright, so we're here. It did recognize that we landed. That's good. So we are on the second leg now. But before we do that, let's go back to the main menu and try to look for Nazca. Maybe that's something that we could take the R44 over. Let's see. Or even the Bell 47 also. Let's see. Van Gogh was overrated. Which one, Bunky? Let's get back the volume to the normal place. There you go. So Nazca, we are on the southern edge. So do we have to go northeast? Let's see if we find... there it is. I see it, Nazca. Oh yeah, it's a bit far. It is a bit far from where we are going. But this is Nazca. Maybe we can see it from here. Would you know, Alex, where those, what do you call it, Nazca lines are in relation? Because this is the amazing thing about this new update. You actually have satellite imagery even without getting into the sim. This is like your interactive Bing Maps. Northwest of the town of Nazca. Okay, so this is the town. So if you head northwest, I wonder if it can be seen on the imagery or it might be too small. But based on your description, it seems to be huge. So maybe somewhere here? No worries, Katie. Stay as long as you can. Best seen about 500 meters altitude. 500 meters is what? 500 times, how many is that in feet? 6? Is it in 6? So around 3,000 feet. We can try that. Oh, Van Gogh invented the helicopter. Birds have wings, not rotor. Very true. 1600, oh my goodness. My math was just a bit off there, huh? Oh, times 3 only. Okay. So we can go from Nazca and head to the northwest. Okay. Let's try that. Let's go for a detour from our sky park tour. I think it's worth that. That's a good call. Let's go and check it out. You guys good with the Bell 47? You want to try the H135? Might not be that good for sightseeing. It's a bit too many systems. It's better for long distance traveling. So either the Bell 47 or the R44. Which one would you guys prefer? The Bell. Just refill my cup and I'll get back. See? We have more feedback. Which one to go for? By the way, intermission. I'm wearing the Clumsy shirt right now. You can get yours. ! Merch. There it is. Also has a Clumsy at the back. If I can. Yes, exactly. Have to have a plug. Bro, what? What is that emote? Oh, cowbell. More cowbells. Let's take that. Good. Alright. That looks great. Let's go here. 7 a.m. Let's move forward to 8 a.m. Good. How far is it away from the town, Alex, do you think? Couple of minutes only? Shouldn't be too far, I guess. Man, look at that. Looks like that's exactly where we are. Same vibes, huh? Nazca. There's the town. Very nice looking airport. Oh, I have to run heli manager again. Hey, Sentoki. Thanks for the sub. How are you? Thanks for joining. Long time no see? You the same Sentoki from before? Hey, is this a custom airport? I like this, with circles and everything. Or I wonder if this is by the real taxiways? No, maybe not. Pretty cool, I like it. The winds are pretty calm. That's good, so I don't think we need to follow any runway here. We can just depart straight out to the northwest. There's a road, PE1S running. Ah, there we go. Long time no see indeed. Glad to have you here again, man. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Yes. Glad we caught each other live. Let's have a look at Little Nav Map. Let's get a bit of 1 second. Assist here. Alright, let's see. Little Nav Map. Center us up. Come on. Doesn't it detect where we are? Sometimes Little Nav Map has trouble detecting the plane. I hear something in the distance. Oh, it's a truck. Okay. Doesn't seem like it knows where we are. Is that by Zimons, guys? That sound? Do you hear it too? Okay, let's go to South America here. Why does it not detect where we are? Okay, let's go to Peru. Yeah, it doesn't detect where we are. That's Nazca right there, right? Líneas de Nazca, I would imagine that's it. So to the northwest, that's around 12 nautical miles. That should be pretty quick, pretty close. Hey, Rohan. 10 to 15 miles out of Nazca, perfect. So that's the highway you mentioned. We can follow that. 1S. Is that 15 or 1S? Yeah, but we can follow that highway if we see it. Okay, we can try it. So that highway should be parallel to the runway. We can try and follow it. It should bend to the north and then to the northwest, and we can follow it all throughout. And then let's see if that's there. Why isn't little nav map working for me? Interesting. Let's try it one more time. Maybe it just needs a bit of a nudge. Speaking of nudges, right? That is operation today. Oh, okay, but he's out. Okay, and doing okay. That's great to hear, man. That is great to hear. Speedy recovery for him. Hope everything is fine. There we are. Okay, good. So yes, we can use some help with the navigation. I'll keep the little nav map on the left side so we know where we're going. Start this up. There is say that no. Not in this stream, I think. Oh my goodness. Let's turn on all the lights. Get our mags to both. Mixture full. And start the engine. It's going to get a bit loud, so I'll tone down the sounds. There it is. Yes, speedy recovery. Thank you for staying with us. Good. Alright, let's get going. Align our altimeter here. Let's see if live weather works this time. Yeah, we are actually on live weather. Okay, cool. So let's go 1600 feet. Well, actually, we are. So Alex, you mean 1600 feet above ground, right? Because we're already at 1800 feet. So plus 1600 would be what? Do the maths for me. 18 plus 16, 34. Is it? Kinda-ish. Alright, let's see. Good. Never have which issue, Morva. Sorry. Missed it. There we go. Slowly. Slowly. Keep it steady. Don't hit that guy, that warrior in front. Not doing a good job here stabilizing, hovering. Focus more. There it is. There it is. Okay, good. Let's turn to the right. Try to look for that runway. Okay, there it is. And the highway should be parallel. I see some cars there. So that's good. So let's just take off from here, headed to the northeast. Looking good there. Alright. Some translational lift. There's the highway. Amidst lots of houses. There's the airspeed. Let's get some altitude here. Oh, beautiful. I missed flying this helicopter. My goodness, it feels so good. There's the highway that should turn to the left at any point. Man, this town looks a lot better modeled in the sim, huh? Not as empty as the ones we've been flying in a while ago. This looks like a much better area for touring around. Okay, let's start getting some altitude in here. Let me try and raise the collective a bit more so we can get some more altitude. Climb a bit higher. Keep it around 50 to 60 knots. This is very pretty, yes. Good recommendation from Alex. Not like the Mexican boat. Just kidding. 3,400 feet, thank you. Okay, let's climb to 3,400. We're not even sure if we'll see it. But yeah, nonetheless, it's going to be a great experience. So that's the highway in front of us. It turns to the left there. Let's follow it through. Interesting looking buildings in here. Very different from the usual stuff that we're... Oh my goodness, look at those mountains, guys. Look at the wrinkles on those mountains. Amazing view. Amazing. It's amazing NASA can get a remote helicopter to fly on Mars with... That's true, Sparks. Oh, that's true. My goodness, yeah. Amazing how science can work, huh? How's it doing there, by the way? Is it still doing flights? What's the name of the helicopter again in Mars? Okay, so that's it, and then it branches to the northwest again. Let's continue climbing in here. We're at 2,600 now. Very steady climb. Yes, track IR. Exactly. Yes, it's perfect for simulators like this. Very immersive. It's one step closer to VR. Yeah, VR, they say, is the ultimate setup. And I think in most cases, in normal cases, that's true. But for content creators, it might not be. At least not for me. Because I will lose access to all my other screens. They won't be as accessible. So for me, track IR is the best setup for it. Pan Americana Sur. This one, the IS, was it? 1S? Pan Americana Sur. I don't know where it is. Oh my goodness, look at this view. It's a beautiful blend of all the different things. You have some lush green fields, even trees. And at the same time, you have something a bit more, I'm not sure if that's barren or maybe they're just planting wheat. So it's brown or something like that. But very, very interesting look there. Can we take a photo without me crashing? 1 second, let's see. Oh my goodness, look at that view, guys. Oh yeah, that's the problem. I cannot keep my eyes off on the front, on the horizon, because the second I move to a different view, even if I just look to the right like this, I lose track of it. Because one of the problems we have as simulator enthusiasts, as desktop simulator guys, is we don't have that feeling when you're in the seat itself, right? So you don't know if the helicopter, which way the helicopter is moving, based on just the feeling. So you have to rely on your sense of sight. And once you go to a different view, that sight is all lost. Let's take a photo there. Okay, and immediately go back in so that we don't crash here. VR for the win. Yeah, the ultimate setup. I've heard so many good things about VR. Okay, looks like we're on the right track here. There's the highway below. We're climbing, 3,100 feet now. 3,400 is the target. Líneas de Nazca should be somewhere there, I believe. Somewhere there in the horizon. Mexican horses are great. Yeah, just looking at the time here. Okay, glad to see we have plenty of time. So we can explore with the Bell 47 and then later on switch to the H135. And I can share my thoughts on that and you can share yours as well. Yeah, that's something that's really hard to share though, how the flight model feels. How do you share that on video? I can share it based on describing it, right? That might be one way. But how can I make you feel it? That's the hard thing. And with helicopters, for me, that's the most important thing. That's the differentiating factor. The feeling, the flight model, the hand flying experience. Because systems, we have plenty of beautiful systems in fixed wing. But flying a helicopter, that's the highlight of flying a helicopter. For me, personally, the hand flying experiences. The one that's most, I'm sure Murwas will agree there. The hand flying is the best part. So the flight model for me is priority number 1. It's even higher than the sounds. For me, I think sounds might be number 2. And then visuals number 3. Is there any other way to do it? There we go. That's the way, exactly. Perfect answer. There we are. Okay, 3,400 feet. We can stay here now. We can push We can raise the collective but push forward on the cyclic so that we translate all that extra power to forward momentum. That's the fastest we can go. When we reach close to 90 knots, it starts getting dangerous, and you can see that by the vibrations that the cockpit will have. Let me show you. Let me show you how that will look. Getting close to 90 knots here. There it is. See it vibrating? See it vibrating? See it vibrating? Okay. Pull back, pull back. There we go. There we go. Nice. $3,400. Maintain that. We're on the right track here. I'm not sure if we'll see it, guys. I'm not seeing anything. Maybe it's not captured by the satellite imagery, but it should be somewhere up ahead. Let me change the direction a bit. Oh, that's too fast. We pull back a bit here. Going a bit too fast. Did some autopiloting the other day. Made you feel so dirty, huh? Yeah, yeah. Mortal sin. Will be. Fly the damn aircraft. Aviate. Man, the mountains here look so good. So crisp. The satellite images look very detailed, so I'm hoping it can also capture those. But we didn't see it from the map, so that might be a bad sign. Maybe someone has it in FlightSim.2, I'm not sure. Clumsy, no day Clumsy. VR, there will be no more streams. Yeah. Closing the channel and whatnot. So I'm staying away from it. I don't want to leave you guys behind. Aviate, communicate, what was the third one? No. That's going pretty close to the bird. Favorite word of Jack. And Alex, was it? Or was it Rohan's favorite? Let's not go there. What word exactly? Let's keep it that way. Man, with the helicopter this slow, huh? Takes quite a bit still. I remember there was a movie, I'm not sure if you guys know it, but I remember this scene very vividly. I just can't remember which movie it was from. I think they were stranded, they were trying to hitch a ride. I might have asked this before. And then they came across this car, and this car had a couple of, maybe two old men maybe, or an old couple, but yeah, old people. And they were telling the guys it will take 3 hours to get there. And then so they hitched, and then they started going, and they started seeing that everyone else was overtaking them. First it was the cars, so okay, fine. And then I think a motorcycle, and then a bicycle was overtaking them. And later on, a guy like walking down the road was overtaking them. And they started asking, like, I thought it was going to be 3 hours. And then the guy said this, like, more like, no, it will feel like 3 hours, you know? That's how I feel like right now with this Bell. It's a great experience, but my goodness, it's slow for traveling. Got the third word and you laughed. Yes. I think massage is the word. The game have music while playing, Joe. You can have music in the background, but not in the game itself. Yeah, you can have like Spotify on in another app. But yeah, not this one specifically. Not built in. So it should be right here. Maybe that's what we're seeing right there. I don't know. It should be more obvious than that, I guess. We can see it later. I'm a bit too high, but we should still see it. Let's descend a bit here. Those lines on your right. Might be. It does look amazing. I just can't distinguish anything from it yet. Maybe it's more abstract art. Or should it be more vivid than that? Should it be more formed than that? The map says it's on the left side, so it should be somewhere here. The non-turbo a fair bit. I like that too. Yeah, I have a mod that adds 8K, 16K textures to it. Makes it even better. The non-turbo arrow. Feels so good, right? The hand flying experience there is just unmatched for me for a fixed wing. Bro. More left. More left. Okay, let's go and turn to the left here. Yeah, should be somewhere here. I think it's not. But we can land. We can land and see up close. That's the benefit of helicopters, right? Let's just look for a flat surface and we can see where we should be going. Hey, Misake! Thank you for 3 months. Thanks for subbing, man. How are you? Thank you for joining the stream. We're looking for some lines here in Peru. Líneas de Nazca. Nazca lines. Doing great, man. Doing great. Now 3 o'clock. Somewhere here. Okay, let's try. Let me keep on descending as we go. And if we don't see it, then at least we know the vibes, and then we'll just search for it in the browser how it should look like. At the very least, we have an idea and we can imagine. Right. Bit mining. Yeah. Bit mining is a whole different thing now, huh? Should we do an auto rotation? I'm scared. Oh, Murwas, it's an arrow. Okay, I'll try not to crash before we get here. E28R. Nice. It doesn't exist. Okay, it's not here. Good. Hey, Trike. Welcome to the stream. Let us know if you're looking for a specific mod. We can try and help out. Yeah, same here. No option for mining bits. I have to buy it outright. Okay, getting close to the ground here. Not sure what the wind is. Although I can see 345, 350 at 2 knots. Okay, let's face the north here. There we go. Just land here and then we'll look for Firefox to guide us the rest of the way through. Right pedal. Keep it steady. Keep it aligned. There it is. Descending a bit too fast. Might actually have vortex ring state in here. Oh crap. Yeah, might be bad, guys. 1 second. No, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We almost did 1 inch away from crashing. Oh, that's actually looking pretty nice. Hey, is there Morwas? Yeah, Morwas is there. Yeah, it's not here. Man, that looks great though, doesn't it? Very nice. Let's go and get some touring around here. That's me. That's my controller. Some nice angles of this guy. Right. Not too shabby. Yeah, this is where the patients are going. Strapped in. I guess their head would go in there. Be a bit safer. Really old school. Really nice helicopter. So let's go and look for those lines. What was it? Nazca lines? Oh yeah, they should be very vivid. Yeah, look at those. Yeah, that's a cat, isn't it? The mountain. Goodness, yeah, there should be overflight of the Nazca lines 2021. Let's have a look. Looks promising. Tiltage. Close to letting it fit. Yes. Post that next week, Murwaz. Yes, I'm looking forward to purchasing it too. Hopefully Asobo does a great job at it. It won't be high fidelity, I imagine, but it should be nice to fly. That's normally their intent, more casual flying. The fun is there. It's just if you like too many switches and whatnot, you might not be your thing. But we'll see. Maybe that will be a different one. This is a tour actually. But yeah, it's nice to see all of these. Is there is a site with all of these images? Say Nazca lines. History.com. Archaeological site, Peru. Britannica. So this is where we are. Spot satellite. You guys see it? I don't see it. North is to the right. There, Alex is there. About 70 of the lines are animals. Oh, I see. Doing Sky Park with VOR navigation, that will be an amazing experience, man. Yes. That's what I did for Norway. The Norway tour. Oh, there it is. Some samples. There's a spider, a tree, a hummingbird, a condor. Goodness, oh, it's too bad we didn't see that here. I wonder why not. Maybe it's too detailed. Those are too small lines for the satellite images to see. But they look significant enough, don't they? We should see them. Yeah. Interesting. Welcome back, Mr. Peter. Okay, let's see. Maybe we can try. Okay, 1 second. What we can do as well. There's more was. Is try to go on a drone tour and see if we see something from here. Just for a better view. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's not detailed enough, huh? Or maybe if you go high enough. That will make the helicopter crash though, I think. Because the ground will go away. I see lines, but I don't see actual figures. Yeah. I don't see it. But that's okay. That's a good try. Very nice. Hey, there's Murwaz. Let's go and fly with him. Well, we can. If we can. There it is. Should hear him. Oh. Incoming! Oh my goodness, that doesn't look good. Ah, circling over me. Steep turn. Bro. All that with the engine off. The propeller isn't moving. Very nice. Can't really see them in Google Maps either. Oh man. You need to zoom in a bit. Oh, I see. So it's too bad. Maybe the satellite images that this used, Bing Maps used, is not the high quality enough to see them. Yeah, they're too small maybe. Cool. Wow, that's a long link. Even Twitch couldn't handle it. Let me have a look. Let me copy that in, paste that in our browser. Let's see. Oh yeah, Nazca monkey. Yeah, indeed. There's some robots right there. Oh yeah, if you zoom out, maybe this is the satellite image we have. But if you zoom in, yes, it should be that way. The hummingbird. Okay, where are we right now? 1 second, huh? Let me see. Let me compare where we are. Because maybe we can still do this. No, I don't think it's there. Yeah, we're right here on the line. Oh, 1 second. We're right here on the line, looks like. Over here. So if we look on the left side here, this one. Okay. And there are lots here. We can start looking at the border here by the mountains. 1 second. And then see if we can find it that way. Just trying to compare Little Nav Map with Firefox here. Yeah, copy the whole link. So we're somewhere here. There's a Nazca hands over here, supposedly. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a bit blurred. That Murwa's flying there, you can hear him even. Cool. So yes, what we can do, if I show you Little Nav Map, that's where we are. What we can do is maybe go for satellite image. There it is. So I wonder if we can do that here. Nazca monkey, like that guy. If you zoom in close enough, you should see it. Hey, okay. We can try that. I can use Little Nav Map as a guide. Let's see, let's try. One more try, guys. One more try. Good. Let's see. Hands are close to the road. Okay, maybe we can try the hands, huh? Where is it? Yeah, Nazca hands. Close to the Mirador de las Líneas de Nazca. Or however you pronounce that thing. Okay, I have an idea. Alright, let's try it. Hey, Sancho Koy. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. We're looking for Nazca lines here in Peru. Not sure if the sim has it. It should be pretty interesting. Pretty interesting adventure. Do we have fuel? We have a bit of fuel. Ooh, look at that. I see a wild murwas in its natural hand-flying habitat. Okay, looking good. Stable. Let's pick up some speed. There we go. Get some translational lift. And off we go. Second, Google is getting in the way. My phone just woke up. Alright, let's see. This way should be straight to the road. Thanks for joining, Sancho Koy. Nazca line, yeah. We are here, but we haven't seen anything yet. We'll see. Let's give it one more chance. Where's the heli? Good. Alright, so let's continue climbing here. Yeah, Murwas will look for it for us ahead. Yes, the speed in terms of speed. Maybe you can see it already. Murwas. Coming from the road is best. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I see the road. Well, I see the cars up ahead. Let's get some altitude in here. The hand should be right before us. Bye, Mr. Peter. Have a good one. So should be here. I think it should be that one, maybe? Yeah, I don't think it has enough detail. You guys see it? Are we not high enough? Oh wow. What's more breathtaking is the valley right beyond this. Look at that, guys. That is amazing. Actually got goosebumps as I saw the valley. Oh, I'm still getting it. I still have goosebumps. Woo, that was cool. Okay, let's have a look. Let's go for another pass here. Circle around. Okay, we're getting a bit more altitude. We should be able to see it. I think it's that one. Very vague, not very detailed. Maybe, huh? You guys see it from your view? Okay, and then there should be the spider right in front of us. 1 second, where is it? Right to the side of this square thing. So it should be here, I think. This right below us. Okay, let's see. We should be right over it now. Yeah, literally, vertically over it. Okay, let's see if we can find that. We can go past a bit. And then we can turn around as we descend, maybe. Bad. 1 second. Let's get control back of this chopper. Hummingbird looks like it might be the easiest to see. Where is that? Is that near the mountain? Okay, the spider should be right beside that rectangular thing that we see on the window. The spider should be here where my mouse is. There. Don't really see it. Let's see. That should be the spider. You guys see it? Beautiful, right? Not really. Should be that. Should be exactly there, I think. Okay, one more. The hummingbird. Where's the hummingbird? 1 second, hummingbird. There's a spiral. Hey, there's a spiral. Here on the right side, supposedly. Maybe that one we can see. Hummingbird is to the left edge of the hills. Okay, let's check that out. Let me just check up this, check this spiral a bit. That might be easier to see and spot. So the spiral should be somewhere here. Maybe that one. Oh yeah, there's not much detail, not enough detail in here. The spiral should be, I think, here. Looks like it was cleaned out or something, right? Okay, let's go and check out the hummingbird. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think the sim has it modeled. Maybe there's a mod in FlightSim.2 for it. Wouldn't be surprised if there was. Okay, and the hummingbird should be... Okay, I see the hummingbird on the map. Let's get some altitude here. Yeah, let's go straight here this way. People from Alex's time had a lot of free time to draw these things. Such a Woo! Goodness. Shots fired. Okay, let's have a look. Where are you? we were bored. Yeah. Without the internet, I think, yeah, people will think of ways to occupy their time. I think the hummingbird should be this guy. Yeah, it should be here. This one. This one. It's too bad. We can land there. We can land exactly on that spot. Or I can try at least. Might enter a VRS in here though. Vortex ring state, we don't want that. Let's not lose our forward movement. Yeah, it should be right here where we are landing. Yeah, we kind of vaguely see it here. You can see like the white arrowhead kind of shape. That should be it. I'll show it to you on little nav map on the satellite image. We'll land right on that spot if we can. Over here. And then we'll switch to the H135 later. After this guy. Up, 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 up. There we go. We lost translational lift. We need more power. That should be here. Center. Oh, not the smoothest landing, but we're down. Okay, let's have a look. So we're here. Okay. And I want to spread. See. If we go a bit farther, maybe it will start making sense. It's kind of there. And trying to keep it the same angle. Yeah, there. Problem is it's not very high quality. It's kind of there. You can see the arrowhead from there. But in reality, you should see it something like this. Right? That's where we are. That's the hummingbird. And there it is, supposedly. And it should be a lot more detailed than that. If you look at Firefox, I think the hummingbird should be that guy. Is there a sample? Wikipedia hummingbird. There it is. It should be that detailed actually. But yeah, so this is the most detailed. And then with the satellite image, we get it a bit blurred. And in the sim, we get it almost non-existent. I'll take it. A shadow, something just went past flying. That's Merwaz flying around. Yeah. Goodness. If the GBR3. Is that the one you're flying right now? Oh no, it's still the arrow, right? Yeah. Didn't try to draw the word. Yeah. Good. Alright. So let's close this down. How do you do this again? Just cut off the mixture. Hear that beautiful sequence. Oh crap. Turned off the instruments. Okay, that's fine. Great. Side tour. Thanks, Alex. Great idea. Very interesting. Amazing what people can come up with, huh? Cool. Right. So, let's move on to the next part. 1 second. Let me try and get that recording in here now.